Thank you. Let's go home.
Yeah.
How's it trying to drop this off?
Oh, let me see. Your car got dirty.
I know, right? It's okay.
All up there.
Yeah. I got a pressure washer, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a job out of it. It's birds, bird droppings on it. I saw the relief on Andrew's face yesterday when you started dealing with that young boy.
Really?
How'd you do that? Oh my God. I said, yeah, that's what she does. It's no one better.
I didn't see his face. I just know when I came back in and I was talking to the little boy, he was calm. Then he, Andrew always joking around. He started joking with me, but I didn't see his face to read how he had felt. I know he did text me. He texted me this morning when I was telling him, we was leaving and blah blah blah. So after he said, how nice it was to see us and blah blah blah, then he said, I see what your coworkers was talking about.
Yeah, obviously, as Pam didn't know how to talk to or deal with the little kid.
Mm-hmm. She don't even want to see.
I know, right? She's had enough.
She don't even want to see him.
I remember her saying, "He's not my child.
Oh my God!
It's your child, not mine."
And when they opened the door and she saw he was there, she just rolled her eyes.
Poor woman.
But yeah, it can be very overwhelming whether you know how to deal with him or especially when you don't know how to deal with them.
Yeah.
And you see he go from 0 to 100 real quick.
And then when it's calm, it's really nice and, you know, subtle, yeah.
He yelled at his father, and his father said, match my tone. Like I said it, and he came right down. Yeah. It's like, what in the world? He couldn't believe it. He said, that's $50, sir. And that's a discount. Because I'm working on the weekends.
I remember I keep asking you, you working today? You working today?
Oh my gosh. As good as my uncle is with kids, that's what he do. He can't watch this guy.
That's it.
He can't even take him. It's a tough little cookie. Even Cameron Matthews' son, he have something. I think it's autism as well.
Oh, Matthew's son?
Yeah.
Which one of them?
The
little boy?
Cameron.
It didn't come across.
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
And he has a speech impediment. So I was asking him and Uncle Johnny, does he take speech? And they said he used to. They're not for sure if he still is taking speech. But they also said that now Matthew and Siobhan, they know how to deal with his behaviors better.
What?
And one of the things that help him, they like pre-warn him when things are about to happen, so he's not taken off guard. You know, they had to learn the things that set him off.
Right.
So something like that would set him off. You know, not knowing what's about to happen. Remember when they came to our house the year before last for cousin giving? He didn't care what was on that table. He wanted pizza.
Yep.
And his father had to get up from his dinner plate and go get him pizza. Wow. You see him yesterday eating everything. In sight.
Everything. It looked like he had a big appetite yesterday.
Yes. I couldn't believe it.
Until he tried to put it.
Right.
And he made that face like, I don't like this.
And then he even went back for the cookie. He told his mother he wanted the cookie. But then when he looked at the cookie and realized some of the pudding was on the cookie, he just said, and just got rid of it.
So that's telling me he don't like bananas.
No, not that. He has a texture issue.
Oh,
yeah. So anything with that type of consistency, he's not going to like it.
Well, at least you know, both of them are not so severe. That's one good thing about it.
Yeah.
They're not severe.
I would call Aaron severe.
Yeah, Aaron is here. Yeah,
I
because
would call him severe.
I see when it went off. From nowhere, it just went off. I'm like, why is this boy screaming like that? Just went out the door, slammed the door. Wow. This boy.
Yep.
And then we went out there and started talking to him. By the time he came back like nothing happened. Some crazy thing right here, like when I stumped out the door, came back calm, collected, and is now willing to negotiate and eat what they have to offer him.
Right.
And now, remember, you asked if you want another one. Said I would like one, but I can't have it. That's when Grandma would let me have it. Well, you got to have another one, right?
Yep, he got to have another one.
Yeah.
He was so happy.
It's amazing how You know, if you try to push against these people with this impediment or issues, it gets worse. You know, but you have to systematically be the boss of their situation, you know?
Yep.
Not scream hard or fight back, but, you know, stand and tell them, you know, if you did it this way, you're going to be okay. You know? Yeah, I'm just going to wish, man, it lives out here with you.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say he's going to want me to come there.
Interesting.
I kept teasing him, my office hours are between 9 and 5, Monday to Friday. That's why afterwards, I don't want to hear him screaming, no, nothing. No, I can't deal with it. Because I listen to it all day.
That job can give you a long-term PTSD, you know that?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You know,
yes.
Previously, all you see or hear is kids going crazy.
Yes. Slamming doors, screaming, running after you, trying to attack you. What in the world?
Yeah. You know, people doing RBT, what you call that job? Behavior therapies.
Yes.
Man, it's almost like you're doing God's work. You find a way to get into their head and make them do what they're supposed to do. Without being hypnotized, you know?
Right. Him at one point, the way he was responding to her, she just stood there looking. She's like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Then I had to tell her, I said, you're welcome. She said, oh, you're welcome. Because he just independently, thank you, Grandma. She just stood there looking at him. I said, you gotta say you're welcome. Oh, yes, you're welcome.
Oh, man. And then when we talk about conversation, I'd probably watch him before my response. I like the way you use your words, or stay like that. I like how you put things together. Like, yeah. She asked me about the Cybertruck. I said, man, it's a design flaw. It's not special. Somebody came up with some horrible design and said, yeah, we're going to call it the Cybertruck. Ugly, ridiculously looking. The only thing good about the car is the computers inside of it.
Right.
Nothing special.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's funny.
You know, after dinner, right? When everybody started doing push-ups. You remember I was recording on Could Johnny do push-ups?
Oh, I remember it was recording. I didn't know who.
It did 7 push-ups. By the time it was done, everybody, hallelujah, yeah. And I turned around and said, after Thanksgiving turkey, we push up. That's what we're doing here. So I took a little bit of it, I put it on TikTok and on TikTok, on Facebook. No, not Facebook. I put it on YouTube as well. That thing went from 1 view to 1,500 views.
You lie.
Yeah, serious.
You lie. What?
Yep.
Wow.
Went straight to like 1,000 something views. I'm like, okay. Remember what I said after the video? I can't remember exactly how I put it. Like, yeah, after all this good meal, we have to push up. I didn't catch Matthew do his push-ups, but by the time Uncle Johnny started, I was recording already.
They said Amy did push-ups. She did a lot of push-ups, they said.
You didn't hear that part?
Yeah, I heard. Well, that's why once you said it, then I remembered. Yeah, I did see him doing it.
different kind of warmth out here, you see, compared to Jersey.
Is that the correct temperature?
Yes.
Tease them. Take a picture of it.
Looking for trouble, huh?
Let me,
Back in the heat of Georgia. Hotlanta, like I call it.
looking at me like I'm crazy. The way I'm dressed. I'm not changing my clothes. I'm jumping in my car and going to work. I sent it to Sean. He said, "You lucky."
I was having a conversation with on the journey about the temperature, the weather system. I'm like, so did you guys ever think of moving? I said, nope. But if we're ever gonna move, we're going to somewhere hotter. You know, Florida is out of it, but we might take Texas. You know, I'm not going to no cold region. Nope. I'm done with the cold weather. Especially wherever it snows.
Oh,
I don't want to see that snow thing no more. I don't have to live with it, you know?
Next month, right before Christmas, Sean wanted to do the proposal. So, of course, you know, if I know you probably won't be able to because of work or whatever, but if you can, then you want to welcome to come. Yeah, you want us to come and fly out there. He was telling the family, so the rest of them is planning on driving out there to see it. And I just keep thinking, oh my gosh, what if it snows when we get out there? That's all I keep thinking about. What if it snows?
No, what if it gets colder? You know, I can deal with snow for a couple of days, but it chill. Listen.
Well, I only planned on, because it's right before Christmas, so I was planning on going this Saturday and leaving the very next day, the Sunday.
Okay.
So the cold is not going to bother me, but you know, if it's snow and you get caught, then that's you know, so that's what I keep thinking about. The coldness, I don't care, because I'm going and coming right back.
Because the snow will shut everything down. Driving, flying, yeah. Trying to get him to do it this weekend since we there, but you know, he wanted his brother to be there, and then he wanted set up a certain way. He didn't have all of the stuff, right.
So he had the ring, but he wanted to this. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen those signs that says "Marry Me" and it has the lights and all of that.
Right.
You know, he wanted to do something like that because I was trying to give him different suggestions, and he was like, "No, it's not big enough. It's not big enough." So I said, "Okay." So we have a plan that when the stuff comes, you know, I would be the one to set it up. This is
So you're gonna set it up at their house?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they said he would just tell everybody to be at the house by a certain time. So when they come back, it will be done and ready.
That's cool. It's pretty quiet out here. Everybody's out of town.
Yeah, I told you. I'm really thinking this week is going to be easy traffic.
Reminds me of the COVID era.
Yes. Man, you didn't even see this amount of vehicles on the road during that time. I didn't mind driving then.
Gas was cheap,
Yes.
no cars on the street.
Remember, it went down to $1 and some shit.
Yeah, bring back the COVID, man. So I can save some money. Oh my God. Back then it was easy.
$1 and some change.
Oh my God. Now we paid the price so far. We're still paying it because they jacked up everything. Food, everything.
Yes.
Gas.
Yes.
Jacked up the prices. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Especially now that we're transitioning into bigger cars. You're about to have a bigger truck as well. I have 2 big trucks. You know what? I wouldn't say this is big because I intentionally picked this one out. Is it 2.5 as opposed to the regular 3.5?
Okay.
So yeah. If it was like 3 and upwards, then you have something to worry about. But my truck, because I don't use it for work every day. The price of gas doesn't really bother me with that one. I only move it when I know I'm making money. I think Jay was supposed to light up the grill today at Shackles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He wants to have a trial run on deep frying turkey. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's what he's going to do today. I told him I won't be back until this time, so it's not going to be until the evening anyway. So.
I thought his wife has to work on Thanksgiving. She said.
Yeah, they have funny schedules. Yeah. He's going to probably work on Thanksgiving as well because from here on to Christmas is when they make most money. Because they go for overtime and all that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was talking to her, and I was even talking to Shakur's wife, trying to see what they was doing and trying to see if all of us could come together.
Yeah.
But she told me she had to work. So my thing was...
No, she works in the daytime. She don't work at night.
Yeah, but the thing is, then she won't be able to prepare anything. So I said, nope. I said, maybe we could do something like the week before Christmas. We all come together and do something, but everybody have to contribute.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if she has to go to work, then she's not going to have time to do anything. I understand that part, yeah. Yeah, you can call Nicole later on and see what they're going to be.
Well, she told me they're going to one of her friends.
Okay.
Which is okay, because I sort of do want just a quiet Thanksgiving, not really much of anything. I'm going to, I told you that Stefana asked me if I could cook some things for them. So he called while we were still sitting on the plane. He wanted to get the ingredients, because I told him he have to have everything brought to the house by tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to get up, I'm going to cook their stuff, and I'm going to steal some of it.
You're going to steal some of it?
Yes. He want me to make a ham. I said, wonderful. I could cut some of that ham for us. Mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's about time they pay for our Thanksgiving dinner too.
Right.
You know, not even still authoritatively. Okay, this is my share.
Yeah, I'm taking this. So he said, "Ma, you can have some, but please, can we get it first before you cut?" I said, "Maybe I could do that instead of." And I said, "That would be nice, because I don't want no one to give me anything after they done dug out of it and took out of it. Although I know he's not gonna. He knows I'm not gonna do anything to it. It's just the way it looks." I said, "I get it. I understand, but I am coming for my ham and my mac and cheese."
You know, I'll probably stop at the store and get some ham or whatever, some pork roasted together, whatever, included with our meal.
Turkey, turkey
right?
wings.
And turkey wings as well. Try and pass the patrol and see if you won't get a ticket. Those people don't play it all. Pass them and you get a ticket. It's probably going to get up to like the limit. If you pass them, it's going to light you up.
Not even worth it.
That's the same car I was telling you about.
Sounds weird.
It's a sports car. It's a racing car. It's
really?
a Ford Mustang. The new Ford Mustang.
Weird.
The white one.
Okay, I see it. I thought it was this little truck making that noise.
No, it's this one right here.
Okay.
This is a 5-liter engine. This small thing you're looking at. It's got twice the power of this truck. Yeah, that's gas money right there.
Funny enough, we have one, but I hate getting in and out of that truck. That car is so low. So darn low. Sound like he changed the motor, the exhaust or something.
That's the actual sound. Yeah, they made it to sound like that. That's if every time you see one of these, they sound exactly the same. So it's the noise that pulls people in, or it excites the driver.
He got the double exhaust.
Yeah, that's the sports.
Yeah, all of them don't have that double exhaust.
Yeah, the sports version.
Yeah.
That's 4. That sound, that growling sound.
Yes.
And it gets louder when you go on that bridge. Oh man, that thing goes like a bomb just exploded when you go under a bridge.
Matthew was telling me they bought that house for, it was like 100 and something.
Yeah.
And now, of course, it's doubled.
Yeah.
And they had it only a short space of time.
That place used to be a desert. Nobody wanted to live out there. Taye and Shola moved out that way before. They lived in Allentown before.
Okay.
It was dead. They had to move back to Newark.
Wow.
And then before they found that house in Franklin Park. Said nobody was like halfway, no, not like halfway, just minutes away from Pennsylvania. So that part of the area, people weren't living there. It's not until lately that they started having a lot of development and stuff, you know. Yeah.
A friend of mine's, that's where her and her family lives now. And she's from, not Newark, I think Irvington.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Irvington.
Oh, anybody from Irvington would love to get out of Irvington.
Yeah.
Well, that place is.
She told me she loves it, but her and her husband, I gotta call and see how they started it. They're about to start truck driving.
Okay.
So they're gonna be going all the time. Yeah, he was telling me they haven't. I'm trying to see. Did they buy that house before or after I left? Yeah, it's been since I've been in Georgia.
Okay.
They bought the house, and a lot of things like Andrew taught him how to fix. Uncle Johnny taught him how to do the bathroom, and so they did the bathroom together. Yeah, and brought it to where it is today. So it's beautiful.
Matthew was telling me how the basement flooded.
Yes.
Like, did you get insurance because it's a new house and they kind of put an old boiler in there?
Oh.
That coming out. Now you're going to put an old boiler.
Oh.
The thing was bad and flooded. So you have to put in a new one.
Did he say that the insurance people paid for it?
Yeah, he said they pay afterwards, yeah. So I told him what to do. I said every few years, you should get white vinegar and pour it in the tank. You know, let it stay there for a while. Just drain it, fill it up, drain like a couple of times, and you won't have all those sediments going to the anode rod. You know, the rod that heats up the water? There's a long rod that starts from the top of the tank to the bottom. So after a while, you know, when you have a electric kettle, right? After using electrical for years, you see some sediments. Yeah, that thing would form in inside that same thing.
Oh wow, that was some good advice.
So if you don't do that after years, the water will take a long time to heat up because those things are shielding the rod from heating the water. You know. So yeah, I told him to get some vinegar every few years. Just pour it in there, two bowls of vinegar, let it heat up, and expel the water, fill it back up a couple of times, expel the water again. That would do the trick. Yeah. That tree fell over. Very close to the house. Lucky. They're lucky.
This is an interesting gate to be around. One little single house.
The span of this whole.
Okay.
That's a campground. I don't know what this is. I keep trying to
I've only seen people there once.
Yeah.
And they look like those people from oh my gosh. Who are those people when the man convinced them to drink poison?
Oh. They're like a cult kind of.
Yes, that's what those people look like. The one time I saw them, I said, what in the world? And it was just like walking in flocks. Everyone looked the same. Everyone walking at the same pace. It was just
some kind of retreat for awkward people. Weird kind of people.
But it was only once I saw them. I said, oh my gosh. So when I pass, I wonder, do they live in those little houses and they just don't come out? What is going on? Like the Rakadushis.
Yeah, the Rakadushis. Oh yeah, that's one show that just trips me all the time. I watch it. Yeah. This one person managed to brainwash everybody.
Yep.
People come out there as a couple, they might snatch their wife. People come out there with their daughter, snatch their daughter.
Yep.
Have sex with them, make them have kids. It's crazy. Yeah, they have all them kind of cult thing. Maybe some of those people have power of hypnotism, they hypnotize you. So you can become a major follower. You never see them doing anything wrong, ever.
Like the man on the boat. Was it the boat? Yes.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there watching him talk to these people. And we don't see him do anything weird. Nothing weird. He just said, listen to my voice. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing. And he's touching one and the other one. Oh my gosh.
That's the power of hypnotism right there.
Yikes. Crazy.
And then he did another trick for you at the dinner table.
Yes.
Yeah, he's from India. Imagine he's touching one person and the next person is feeling
it. Ooh, wow.
And I can tell how many times they touched him. That's great.
And the girl messed up when she wasn't focused.
Yeah.
And he, start. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Remember the same thing happened in Jamaica when we were going up the hill driving.
But it was worse. This time it was worse. Like, I know the normal ear blockage thing, but this was worse. Remember, I was wondering if it had something to do with the cold that I just had.
Yes.
The sinus infection.
Yeah, partly, yeah. That's going to affect you as well.
Welcome sign is
Oh, yeah, it is. Made it in one piece.